your finger on 17, please. Count forward 4 hops. Okay, so at first I thought it would be a lot to walk around with the iPad and put in the data at the same time, so I used sticky notes and would write students' name, just the names down of students who weren't getting what they were supposed to at the time, and that worked at first, but then my sticky notes started to pile up and it became really unorganized, or I would forget the standard or forget exactly what I was looking for. And when I went to put in the data, then I would be totally lost. So I started just walking around with the iPad, and I just have it ready before the lesson, and I mark every student as green, or that they met that standard, and then as I walk around, I just go and mark the students who I see are really struggling with that task. And sometimes I have to ask a few questions or give some prompts to those students if they're a little bit off, but I only ask questions if it's really prominent that I need to.
All right, Stacy, describe your experience with the assessment check-ins in Everyday Math and the data collection tools that you've experimented with.
I have used the online evaluation tool with each lesson, but have not done every lesson. I selected a couple lessons each week to do, and then before I would enter it into the system, I would go onto my lesson plans and just take notes on that day's lesson of different performance on different students that I wanted to make sure I captured in my evaluation. And so then at a later time I would go into the evaluation tool online and enter that information. This year I want to find a different daily documentation. I'd like to go around with my iPad and enter it right there. Sometimes in kindergarten it gets a little hectic, and so it's more difficult to do on the spot. But I would like to have a unit sheet where I have each lesson on a sheet so that I can look at the whole unit as a whole and enter that information just maybe on a clipboard paper, and then go in and re-enter that into the evaluation system online in the notes section and the data section.